Good morning, y'all. Welcome to another Think Out Loud Thursday. I'm coming to you today with another topic. Um, Today is Thursday, so yeah, let's get started. Today I want to discuss parents raising their children to be addicted to labels. It's nothing wrong with, my thing is, if you got it, if you can afford it, then that's fine. But I feel like you should let your child make his or her own decision when it comes to, at a certain age, when it comes to those type of things. I feel like you should let your child make their own decision. Like, say for instance, with my 9-year-old, when my 9-year-old got to the point where she was able to tell me, well, mommy, I don't want to wear that, or basically, because my girls are girly girls. So when she got to the point where she was able to tell me, certain things she may didn't like, as far as clothing wise, because with girls, it's kind of different or whatever, as far as I see, as far as like clothing. Me raising girls, I don't know, because I don't have I haven't raised a boy yet. But I know my experience with my 9-year-old, and even my 5-year-old. My 5-year-old started when she was like 2 or 3, being picky about her clothing and stuff like that. And then my 2-year-old, she does it now too. But I feel like you should allow them to choose what they, want to wear. Like, say for instance, if we go in the store, as long as it's not, of course, no provocative stuff, because at the end of the day, you still the parent. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like when we go in the store and I purchase things for them, clothes and stuff for them to wear, shoes, whatever, I let them pick. I let them choose. Long as it's in reasonable pricing, I let them pick and choose, because it's going on them. And I feel like that that's something that they enjoy doing. They enjoy picking out their clothes. They enjoy picking out their shoes, because like I said, they're girly girls. So, a lot of times I feel like when parents would allow their kids to do that, kids are not going to pick out the most expensive thing or want to go to the most expensive store to get a pair of jeans or shirts or a dress or shoes or, boots or whatever it may be. They're not going to do that. And I feel like the parents out here that are raising their kids to be, addicted to labels, I feel like you're poisoning your children. Because what happens if something comes about and you're unable to get that child that particular item? They're going to act a donkey, because they're used to you, buying them this pricey stuff that, okay, at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, it can't go with them. You understand what I'm saying? When all us leave here at the end of the day, it cannot, this pricey stuff, this flashy stuff, this expensive stuff, nothing, whether it's dirt cheap, doesn't matter. It can't go with us at the end of the day. So I feel like you're already poisoning your kids and making them into this label, person. I'm not saying that my daughters don't own some, labels or whatever it may be. But best believe they got more Walmart. Sorry, y'all, I'm back. My phone was ringing. But where I left off at, yes, my girls have a lot of Walmart, because they love Walmart clothes. As you know, they have the tables in Walmart where, like, for my 2-year-old, tops and bottoms, $3 and some change a piece. Same with my 5-year-old, my 6-year-old, my 9-year-old. We're starting to, move out of Walmart somewhat, because a lot of their stuff some of that stuff she can't fit anymore. And in their women's section, I do get her jeggings from out the women's section, but some of that stuff, but that's about, and maybe some of the graphic tops or whatever for her she likes or whatever. But a lot of times, a lot of my shopping I do for her now is Rue 21. And that's where the majority of their clothing come from. My other two little girls, Children's Place. If it's not Walmart, it's Children's Place. Sometimes I may go to Ross and get their stuff. It's not, I don't go, basically what's best for my money, and that's cute and that's nice and that's girly and things that they like. As far as shoes are concerned, they love Walmart shoes, the little, different kind of shoes with glitter, sparkle, all kinds of stuff, little tab shoes. They love Walmart shoes. Some of their sneakers I get from, a lot of their sneakers I get from Ross, because as you know, Ross sells name brand items, and their name brand items are official items. So yeah, I don't go, and it's not label for my daughters. It's not, and not for myself. I wasn't brought up like that. My mom did not raise me like that. She raised 3 kids. I have a sister and a brother. And we weren't raised like that. My mother grew up in the country. She definitely wasn't raised like that. And she didn't raise us like that. So we didn't grow up on that type of stuff. So that is something that I try to instill. Yes, my girls do have more than what I had when I was their age. Way more. Yes, they do. And I also try to instill in them, I must admit, they are spoiled. Yes. But they also are manable, good children. Those things, you have to balance it out. You can't have a smart ass child walk around wearing labels all day. No, it's not cute. And a lot of parents think that it is cute. That's not cute. I see it time and time again, and I'm like, okay, your child's walking around in labels. You worried about your child having on the next Jordans and this, that, and other, but he or she can't even count. He or she don't even know ABCs. He and she can't even read. He or she is failing in school. He or she is not mannerable whatsoever. He or she can repeat every word in a rap song, but it's not cute. It's not cute, and I just always, seeing my child got this, my child wearing this, or he or she wearing that, or he wearing that, or I got to get them Jordans for him, and da-da-da-da-da. Like, what's up with, like, as far as education-wise? Does that not count anymore? What's up as far as manners? Does that not count anymore? Like, it's not all about labels. Don't allow labels to make your children. You don't even allow labels to make you as a parent, because best believe it displays on your child. It displays on your child all day long. And if you're so much worried about labels, you're not taking the time out and being concerned with values and things of that such nature and instilling certain morals and stuff into your kids. You're more concerned about the next Jordans or the next, just petty stuff. When it comes to your kids, more it's like I said before in other videos, it's bigger fish to fry. You shouldn't be worried about, I want my baby to be polo down in this and polo down in that, but your baby can't even talk right. Like, no. Your baby's still walking around in Pampers at the age of 4 or 5, but you worried about them being polo down. No. That stuff is not cute. And I feel like as parents, you need to, the ones that's out there that are doing that, you need to tighten up. Like, seriously, because my whole thing is, even if you can afford it, don't instill those things in your children. Like, don't do that. You're making the biggest mistake of your life. Like, don't instill that type of stuff in your kids. Instill education in your children. Try, you know what I'm saying? Instill manners in your children, morals in your children. You know, that's how I see it with as far as, and that's how I raise my kids. No, I don't expect everybody to raise. I'm not telling people, oh, raise your children like I raised my children. No, because that's not none of my business. Only thing I'm saying is stop creating these label monsters. Like, if they all because mom and daddy or a daddy or a mama, all because you a label monster, don't mean you have to make your child into one. Don't do that. Because when that, like I said, when it gets to the point where, and then it's crazy because you'll create these label monsters, and then when it comes a time where you tell that child no, you ready, and they act a ass, you ready to bash their head in. But you created that monster. Like, somebody got it backwards somewhere. So yeah, I just wanted to elaborate on that, you know, because I just see it go on. I see it happen. I hear about it, you know, and it's not all about that. It's not. You should want more for your kids. Like, seriously, way more for your kids other than labels. It's a bigger picture, way bigger picture. So yeah, that's my Think Out Loud Thursday. If you want to elaborate on this subject, if you got something to say about this subject or want to put your input in, please leave it down in the comment box below. If you have any suggestions, you can leave it down below. If it's too private, feel free to inbox me. I will leave my email in the description box. Yeah, and that's about it, loves. I will talk to y'all next Thursday with a new topic. And yeah, make sure you continue to love, live life, and stay blessed. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye.